Hello, everybody, and welcome to the podcast they call Comes Naturally. As always, we ask you to do a couple things before we get started. First, go to our Facebook page, like and share the Facebook page, comment on our posts, answer our questions. We have a little dialogue back and forth. Second, go to our Twitter. Twitter handle is
@ComesNaturalPod.
Follow us there and do all the same shit you would have done on Facebook. Just do it there because it's Twitter and it's probably a little bit better than Facebook. And then lastly, go to iTunes, rate the podcast, review the podcast, and subscribe to said podcast. That way the podcast gets downloaded automatically for you every Friday morning when it becomes available and you don't have to do shit. Yeah. Cody, what's our motherfucking name?
Comes naturally, we are
Joe.
Mike.
I am Cody. Welcome to the show, everybody. Joe's got a little something special to talk about today that's not technically science stuff.
Could be science.
Science is gross.
Yeah.
I'm honestly still looking for it.
All right.
Oh, found it.
Nope. Here we go, motherfucker.
We're in.
We're in.
We're in.
Gross.
Go.
Very, very interesting. What?
Go.
Oh, go. I thought you said Joe.
Joe, go.
Do you want me to just list things?
Joe, so go. No, we'll do it and we'll talk about it and we'll say if we try it or if we could.
Okay.
Imagine
Mike's
trying
peeking
it.
already.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it, Mike.
Just so anybody that wants to actually go watch or read through this list on their own, it's available on the Chive or chive.com.
Yeah, download the app.
And it's called
The Chive.
The Chive.
Fucking article, you jackhole.
The article is 23 weird food combinations that are either genius or horrifying. Number 1.
Second one for sure.
Butter on Pop-Tarts and warmed up in the microwave.
Yes.
See,
No.
that seems...
That's normal.
That
No,
seems
it's not normal.
like it could be because, I mean, a Pop-Tart is like a fucked up piece of toast in a
No,
way.
it's not, though. It's a pastry.
But it's pastry. You put butter on pastry.
Yeah.
But not something that... Sorry, I'm eating.
Yeah, you are.
I
You
shouldn't be.
fucking animal.
I apologize, Clint. The one person that
Cares that we eat
cares-
while we're recording.
Yeah, exactly. It has stuff on it already.
But if you flip it over, there's no stuff on there, and you can put butter on it.
No. I'm actually on board with this one.
I say you try this.
I do this.
Oh, you're disgusting. I was kidding. It sounds horrible.
No, it's not bad. It's not like you put a big old glob of butter. What you do is I don't eat Pop-Tarts very often anymore, but every now and then I'll get the craving for a Pop-Tart. Now, if I want I want a Pop-Tart, I'm gonna go get a brown sugar and cinnamon one?
Yeah, it's the best one.
One of the best ones.
And whether or not you toast it or you microwave it, either way, you do that. You heat it up and
Microwave it?
That's what
Yeah.
it says here.
What, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When people
you
microwave
it, it makes them soft and gooey on the inside.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah. So you do that, you heat it up, and then a very thin layer. It's not like a big old gob of butter. It's just a very thin layer, like lightly buttered toast, like that kind of.
Let me ask you a question, though,
on the
real quick.
top.
Let me ask you a question.
And that's
It's weird to me.
Do you butter your biscuits before you put jam on them?
sometimes.
I don't do it. I don't like
biscuits.
it. I don't do it anywhere.
No.
It's you get a biscuit, you split it in half, you put jam on it.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I do.
Yeah.
Butter
It's one
for
or the
breakfast is made for pancakes and waffles.
I can understand why people will say that, but I'm just saying this one makes sense. I'll do butter and jam on biscuits. I will do a little bit of butter on a heated up Pop-Tart. That one's not too crazy to me.
I don't like it.
other. Yeah. Number 2, peanut butter and tortillas.
See, now this one I have done, and
And
it's actually good, but it has to be like toasted tortillas, not like
I am
one out of
assuming,
it, yeah.
it literally just says peanut butter and tortillas, but I personally am assuming that it is some sort of toasted, like
Yeah.
properly toasted
yeah.
tortilla.
It's almost like the equivalent of just putting butter on a piece of bread or peanut butter on a piece of
Yeah,
bread. and
it
eating
is. Yeah, because you can. My grandmother, my mom did it because of my grandmother, but she would do peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that way. Like, so warm up tortillas and it has to be flour tortillas.
that. Yeah, corn wouldn't work.
Yeah, corn would be disgusting. And you're horrible humans. But yeah, then you have a flour tortilla, half peanut butter, half jelly, and just fold it in half like a weird
I see
quesadilla.
that. You know what I this kind of is familiar to the Pop-Tart thing, is what I would do with tortillas, and I think this is from growing up on a border town
in Yuma,
and heated up tortilla, a little bit of butter, cinnamon and sugar, and rolled up.
No,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
So
that's the
why
thing.
is that amazing and the Pop-Tart equivalent of that is gross?
Because it's not the same ingredients.
Yeah. No.
It's a lot of similar
totally
ingredients.
different textures.
No.
I get the texture thing, but I
No.
think they're pretty similar.
Nah. You're wrong.
No.
But I wouldn't do. I could see why people would like peanut butter on a tortilla.
I would think it would be interesting to try. My only problem is, I think the peanut butter and jelly one would be better, because
The
you
tortilla's
have
like
that
a bread substitute.
but you have that
Yeah.
offset. I can see this like you adding way too much butter, like
Peanut butter, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
like peanut butter.
Well,
and
because
it will-
people do Nutella in tortillas, and Nutella is essentially just a hazelnut.
it's a chocolate hazelnut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's peanut butter, but it's made instead of peanuts, it's hazelnut,
Hazelnut.
and cocoa.
peanut butter, but it's made with hazelnuts, so
Yeah.
it's hazelnut butter.
Yeah. When you say hazelnut butter, that sounds gross.
And peanut butter doesn't,
No, it doesn't.
sound
Peanut butter
gross
sounds
to you?
delicious. But if you say hazelnut butter, you'd be like, oh, that's disgusting.
Hazelnut butter.
Yeah, see? That's hazelnuts butter. That's not good. See? 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 That's why it's not good.
All right, so we're on board with that one. That's okay.
I would be willing to try it. Strawberries and pickles.
Oh! No! Like, does it say dill or sweet or...
Nope,
Or-
just
it doesn't
strawberries
matter.
and
It's
pickles.
the vinegar and strawberries can't work together.
No,
that's
that
not good.
no, that's disgusting.
I've had pickled
So how do
strawberries
you
before.
eat this? You just take a bite of strawberries and a bite of a
I
pickle,
imagine.
or-
Well, I would
You dice
imagine.
them up
Yeah,
and,
you'd
like,
have like a
stack
fruit salad, like a fruit salad.
so like a chopped up.
Really? What was that?
It's fruit salad.
Fruit salad. Fruit
Yeah,
salad.
dude, I'm not on board with that one. I'm a no go on that one.
Yeah, it's two very different flavors. Ugh, that'd be gross. Next one, Velveeta cheese, which
Already know.
you already lose me there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Velveeta's
Velveeta cheese.
disgusting.
Velveeta cheese and empanadas.
What kind of empanadas?
I don't know. It just
Yeah,
says
Empanadas
empanadas.
is a Mexican pastry with something filled with it. Like,
Yeah, because empanadas can technically
could
be
be-
savory as
they
well
could
as
be
sweet.
they could be anything.
It
So
just
that's-
says
But see, with Velveeta though,
Velveeta is disgusting. Just
is
period.
is fucking vile.
It is.
But Velveeta, if you do that whole Rotel chili thing,
Yeah,
everything,
because it kills the
mix it
flavor
up,
of the
Of the
it's just
Velveeta.
gooey nacho cheese dip. So I could understand like a beef or chicken empanada being dipped into something like that.
yeah.
Something
That
to
makes
really.
sense. But
I'm talking
you
like
can't
a
just say
fucking
empanada. That's like
chocolate
saying,
mousse
Yeah,
empanada
It literally
Yeah.
just says empanada.
with
Yeah.
fucking Velveeta cheese. Because
Yeah.
you know cheese and
That's-
chocolate go together.
That's
So why not
They gotta
Velveeta
specify
and
it better.
mousse?
Hold that thought.
That's the thing though.
I know.
Like cheese and chocolate's actually really good together.
You're disgusting.
Depends on the chocolate though.
You're disgusting.
All right, next.
Has to be
Next.
Everybody pass.
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 Pickles with sriracha. And it has to be sriracha.
Pass.
Pass.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
a huge fan of sriracha as it is.
I'm a huge fan of sriracha. We literally had sriracha earlier today.
We did.
But
Sriracha on certain things.
it's
works.
more of a food enhancer,
Yeah.
and when you have something that's like
Put in
that
some
type of
Vietnamese
spicy,
food or
I
some
would
Korean
try it.
food,
Which is
something
what-
like that.
yeah.
that
I
works.
would try pickles
I
and
wouldn't.
sriracha.
I wouldn't
Dill
do-
pickles and sriracha.
I wouldn't do pickles and sriracha.
I don't think anything that would be like a dill pickle. No, maybe
We should do everything
maybe
on this list.
maybe
We'll report back next week.
maybe just like a sliced pickle, you know. So I'm not eating like I'm not dipping the dill pickle in.
Yeah,
in
no,
eating
like
it.
I would like.
I mean,
slice
like
it
slice
up.
it up, and you're having some like smaller proportions, so
Like
you have a
they
better.
look like French fries at that point, and you.
so
dip
you
them
have
in
a better
sriracha.
mix of sriracha and pickles.
Yeah, I wouldn't be taking a pickle and just like.
It could, it could be good because essentially it could be just a spicy pickle, which could be
Okay,
good.
yeah. You
And it's
okay,
vinegary.
I picture it now like that. You do little like
Like
pick-
little
you
bits.
spear up a
slices,
pickle, right?
a drop of sriracha on it. I could see that. Like
Yes.
a little dwarf kind of thing. Maybe
Yeah.
on a cracker
Yeah.
too. Might.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Because initially reading it, I literally just
literally
envisioned
pictured a
somebody
pickle
just somebody just
Yeah.
Like they
Okay.
like
And then just like
dig a
that's not
channel
as-
out of the pickle and then just pour in.
I'm literally just talking about the
Sriracha.
little cuts. You know,
Because spear it. Like make spears out of it, quarter it basically.
no, I'm talking about the slices, the
Like thin slices, like you put
thin
like
slices.
a hamburger.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
And then
okay
you
with
then you
this.
put like a little dollop on top.
Okay.
I'm not saying I think I would enjoy.
I'm just
it, but
saying that
I'd
it
be
would-
okay with trying it.
It would give you, in my opinion, it would probably give you a better pickle to sriracha ratio than having this ginormous
Yo,
dill
I
pickle.
bought these pickles at Whole Foods.
Mhm.
They came in the refrigerator section in a plastic, like a hard plastic container, and they're the best pickles I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called, but I know where they're at in Whole Foods. I'm gonna go back and
Hard
get some
plastic container.
more. Yeah, so you can like see through them, but they're just a plastic container that they're in.
Okay.
And the lid's like snaps off.
So,
like, you have to
okay.
peel a piece off. So the container just
It's
not
like
a jar.
it's like that the way you described it. It sounds like I think it's Hillshire Farms, like the sliced meat comes in
Kinda
that, like plastic.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was really good.
Cool.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
I think number 6, Doritos and cottage cheese.
See, I said no earlier,
Yeah.
And you should continue to say
I
And I
should.
continue to say no now.
but
Oh,
have you ever
God.
had Fritos
And
and cottage cheese? Like chili
No.
cheese Fritos and cottage cheese? It's
No.
actually really good. Not great, but it's actually
No.
really good.
When was the last time you smoked weed? Because
because that sounds like something you would.
No, what you do, man, is you just no.
man.
My mom eats it, and I had one time. It's not great. Like she's like all about it. Like she'll fuck up a thing of cottage cheese with chili cheese Fritos.
Really.
But I'm wondering if you do like nacho cheese Doritos.
Like I
And
like
cottage
cottage
cheese.
cheese.
I do, too.
I like Doritos, but I don't know.
I'm not on board with this one.
I say we try
I
that one too.
suppose we
We're
could
trying
try
all
it.
of them except the empanadas one. Like you gotta be more specific.
Well, we'll just go with
I'm not
what.
gonna make a whole bunch of empanadas and find the.
I'm not doing the strawberries and pickles though. I might.
you gonna
vomit.
try it.
We're gonna try
Oh,
it.
we're doing it.
You gonna try it.
We doing it.
We're doing
Next
it.
week on the podcast, we eating all this gross shit.
Oh.
Everyone gets their own
On the
personal trash
podcast.
can. Blah!
Somehow I'd be the one that ends up eating it all.
Well,
Joe,
yeah.
try this.
Yeah. What's in Joe's mouth?
What's in Joe's mouth?
This feels like Mike's finger in a pickle.
Nope.
It's Mike's finger in a pickle.
Yeah.
Number 7, pancakes. Delicious. Mayo. Mmm.
No.
And now we're assuming that it's not mayo mixed into the batter of the pancakes.
'Cause
We're
that's,
assuming
you
that
know,
it's literally
'cause that-
slathered.
There's ways you can mix stuff like there's mayonnaise cakes, like mayo cakes
Yeah.
that are good when you mix it
Because
up.
it changes what
yeah.
mayo tastes like.
Which
Yeah.
is essentially like adding eggs to something.
Yeah,
Right.
It's a fact.
But if you just throw some fucking
Mayonnaise on top.
mayo,
Like, you
some,
make a
some best
fucking-
foods,
like you make a short stack of pancakes, and instead of pulling out the butter,
which is
you just
not
fucking
easy, by the way. Like there's
No.
like making pancakes is easy, but you're gonna dirty up multiple dishes.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a little while. The first one's gonna be fucked up, and you have to make the other ones, and you go through all that time and trouble to make something that's so fucking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna put mayonnaise on that bitch?
No.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you, person who puts mayonnaise on top of their pancakes.
So that's another no.
Yeah, I'll know.
Number 8, chocolate chip cookies dipped in nacho cheese.
No.
Wait, what now?
Chocolate chip cookies. So like you
Yeah,
know,
like
Toll
Chips Ahoy.
House, Chips Ahoy, dipped in nacho cheese.
See, no, you said wait till later because the chocolate and the cheese thing. That's
did.
different.
That is chocolate chip cookies.
Yes,
And
but it's
nacho
got
cheese.
the
That's a
cookie part.
chocolate and cheese.
Yeah, it's not the same though.
It has a different mechanism for delivery of the chocolate, yes, but it's still chocolate and cheese.
Yeah, but it's nacho cheese. So the reason I say is there's these Sargento snack thingies you can get, which is like cheese,
Well, it's hard to.
some kind of nut and like a berry or something like a, you know, like they do like a white cheddar with a roasted, like a honey roasted peanut and like a raisin, either a craisin or raisin. I can't remember which one that one, and they're really good when you eat them together. Like if you eat the raisins and the nuts together, they're good. Obviously, like that's the thing. When you eat the cheese, it's fine. But if you put them together, it's oddly really delicious. And they have these new ones that have like chocolate in them. So it's cheese, chocolate, and the other ones is a graham cracker.
Yeah, but
What type of cheese?
Giving it to you like there's cheese and a trail mix.
Sort of trail mix.
Yeah, but like that's their ideal though. I don't think they want you eating.
No, you're supposed to eat them together.
No, you're supposed to eat them separately.
Mike's like, I buy these bags and I separate them.
No, they come,
what type
they
of
come
cheese?
separated.
What
They
type
come
of,
separated.
oh, they come separated?
There's like a sharp cheddar.
If
There's
they
a
wanted you to eat them together, there wouldn't be any separation.
no, because if you look at the packaging, they're together. The reason you don't put the cheese and everything else together,
it's a
the
nice
moisture would
presentation and a picture.
no, because the moisture from the cheese would make the raisins and stuff
and
rot.
Also, they don't want you eating that shit together.
It's delicious. I will go get some. They're in my refrigerator. I can get you one right now.
What
and you
type of
can try it.
cheese? What type of cheese?
There's one that has pepper jack. There's one that has a sharp cheddar. There's one that has a mild cheddar. There's one that has a white cheddar.
Okay.
They're good.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're super
No,
fucking
Sargento.
good.
No, the Sargento makes really good cheeses. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like American cheese. That's god awful cheese.
No, I don't think it's American.
But this actually brings up a question that I have from the first one that is very interesting for a lot of people. Pop-Tarts. Do
Yeah.
you eat both of them or only one?
Both.
Both.
Who only eats one?
I've known people that
Are those people ladies?
They only eat one and then they put the other one back. And I never understood either. I wanted to make sure that you guys weren't weird like that too.
That's why they give you two in a package.
Exactly. You're supposed to eat
I will
both
say
of
this
them.
though. Speaking of when I was high once, I did take two of those the cinnamon brown sugar ones, and I put peanut butter between them, and ate them.
See,
Not cooked though.
That could be pretty
just like
decent.
right out of the wrapper. Because I like
Because-
eating them out of. I don't like toasted. We've had this discussion before. I don't like them toasted. The microwave thing makes me kind of interested though, because it doesn't make them all crispy. Like,
Yeah, I
fall
like
apart.
toasted, but I've never tried the microwave thing. But that does sound actually
Yeah,
pretty decent.
but like you put peanut butter and you sandwich it together and eat. It's really delicious.
And that sounds pretty decent. That sounds pretty good
Yeah.
because it's a flavor that would complement very
Not
well.
You know, not butter.
Butter. Number 9.
9?
Oh, this is the waffles with maple syrup and sour cream.
Fuck! So gross.
Nah, man.
No.
Because the taste, like Mike said before we started recording, if you were to make waffles with sour cream in the batter, it would be different. Because there's like
There's a chance that might be good.
because there's a
something
donut
you could do.
you can get. Like sour cream can be used as a
Like,
substitute.
A cheesecake. Sour cream is a big ingredient in cheesecake. Cheesecake's fucking delicious. So you could use sour cream into making something that's sweet and delicious. But you can't put that shit on a waffle.
No.
Because I don't want to try that though.
It's way different taste. And
Trying it.
plus, I only like sour cream in very small amounts. I'd like it mixed in with other stuff. Like if you go and get nachos and you have one chip that's just full of sour cream, you fucking throw that thing away because that thing is awful. That is awful.
You do what you do with Peeps,
but
and you throw it away.
No, Peeps are good.
No, Peeps are
So
disgusting.
you just take it,
What?
you
Peeps
mix
are
it.
good.
Peeps are good.
I don't even know you anymore. Bro.
Right? Thank you. Thank you.
How?
Do
Peeps
you
is
like
the last
no?
person I
Do
ever
you
thought would
like
say-
marshmallows?
Yes.
Do you like sugar?
Well, I mean, look at me.
That's all
But
a
the thing
fucking
is-
peep
I know,
is.
but they're not the same marshmallow.
They're rejected marshmallow.
They're
They
they're
are not
shitty
rejected.
marshmallows.
They are. It's shitty marshmallow.
shitty sugar.
Which, yeah, they're like, hey, we couldn't use this sugar because it's defective, and we have these defective marshmallows. How about you cover the marshmallows in them? Hey, peep down.
No. Oh.
You guys had horrible childhoods. Number 10.
Why we ate them and it's like candy corn.
I ate them as a little kid.
Candy corn is
because
disgusting.
I love
I
candy
would-
corn as well.
Candy corn, I could eat like 3 pieces of it.
And then you regret your life, right?
Can't ever eat
Yeah.
anymore.
As a whole year goes by, and you have to rethink about it the next
And you
year.
can't do the pumpkin ones because that's
No,
too much gross.
The pumpkin ones are good too.
Oh man.
No, man.
Yeah,
There's
it's
something
weird.
wrong with you.
No.
Go ahead.
Number
10.
Grilled PB&J sandwich with bacon.
I could see.
I can
I could see that.
Yeah.
I haven't done it, but I could
'Cause-
see that.
There's something. Have you ever had a warm PB&J sandwich, like one that's like
Yeah.
cooked, like a grilled one, or whatever? That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's like a breakfast
Yeah.
plate. You know, you're gonna accidentally get some like jam on your bacon sometimes.
Because I'm one of the
Yeah.
weirdos that the reason I never get pancakes many places is because I like to put peanut butter on my pancakes and my waffles. It's delicious, and often.
I think IHOP does that.
Yeah, they let you have the option. IHOP's disgusting though, as Mike knows from Unbreakable Pancakes.
They've gotten pretty bad.
But I know I've got. I mean, because who's never put their bacon in their syrup?
Oh yeah, it always.
I've had
it always
bacon
at least accidentally.
that was
ends
on my
up with-
plate that got syrup and peanut
Yeah.
butter on it because the
Yeah.
peanut butter starts to melt from the heat from the waffle or the pancake, and you get it on there, and it's good. So I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
adding
it's-
jelly is just another thing.
Yeah, it's one of the more tame.
I think it would have to. I guess it could be. I was gonna say it'd have to be like a regular style bacon, but it can be like an applewood smoked bacon. Would be good
Just
too.
like a basic
No,
bacon.
just
some
bacon.
good thinner,
Yeah,
thinner cut.
Got some bar ass bacon on there.
Yeah, I think it
Cooked
would be
bar-ass
something
bacon, not
halfway
raw.
decent.
Oscar
That's
Mayer center cut. I mean,
Okay.
If you're gonna do it, or Farmer John if you're on a budget.
Bacon connoisseur over here. Number 11.
You know what? I work at a grocery store, obviously, and I have for a while. And recently is the first time I ever bought bacon out of the meat counter.
Really?
It's fucking
way
delicious.
better than any other packaged bacon out there, and it's like the same price. So stop buying packaged bacon unless you plan on just freezing it for a long time, because I understand that.
Yeah.
But if you're just getting bacon for like tomorrow morning's breakfast, go to the fucking meat counter. It's way better. So,
No, I mean usually like
Sprouts
fresher
used to
meats
have a
are pretty
peppered
good.
bacon you can get that was fucking
fries
tremendous.
every fries I've seen has an applewood smoked.
Yeah.
It's a nice thick cut. It's bomb as
Yeah.
fuck.
That's what we
Nice.
get when we do the sliders and the jalapeno bites at Eric's for Meat Fest. We
Yeah.
usually get the bacon from fries, the
So,
deli
yeah,
counter.
go to the meat counter.
Nice. Number 11.
Tips.
Chicken nuggets with honey and fries with soy sauce.
No, that'd be good.
I don't
have
I
any
don't
problem
like
with
super
this.
salty foods, so I personally wouldn't dig the fries and soy sauce. But I could see how that would work for someone when it's something
Yeah.
salty. And I'm okay with
Yeah.
chicken nuggets and honey.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
I mean,
bad to
McDonald's offers it as a
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Topping.
remember like eating that one. It's
Mhm.
not their honey's a little different than like the little bear would
Yeah.
be, but yeah, I mean, because it's thinner, more of a syrupy
yeah. It's
versus like right out of the bear, it's just super goopy.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that one. I would if French fries with soy sauce though would
Yeah.
be interesting
It would be, but it's something that I could definitely see somebody doing. And
because it'd be better than like French fries and like vinegar people do. Like,
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting.
That is a thing, huh?
Yeah,
You know,
East
like a
Coast
fish and chips
fuckers.
kind of place will do that.
Yeah,
weird. Number 12, and Cody is correct on this one actually. Oreos dipped in tomato juice.
yeah. Fuck that shit.
No, don't
Have-
eat that.
Let me ask you a question. Does anyone like drinking tomato juice?
I actually like if you're talking about like V8.
No, like tomato juice.
No.
So V8 is tomato juice base with a bunch of other vegetable juice in it,
Yes,
and I don't like that either because I don't like that weird
Eight-
tangy.
8 different vegetables.
Thank you,
it is.
Mike.
But it's good, right?
Is
Especially
it
their spicy one. It's
The
surprisingly
spicy,
good.
yeah.
is it 8 including the tomato, or is it the tomato juice and 8 other?
It's 8 including.
Okay,
There's 8
so 7
vegetables.
other
Because
vegetables.
isn't
in
a
it.
tomato a fruit?
Yeah, but people don't, they
You're-
consider
you're-
vegetables still.
Yeah, you're
Because
kind
it'd be 8 vegetables.
But also V8 sounds cool than like V7 plus 1. You know?
V7
Well, it would be V7 plus
Tomato.
F1.
F1.
This is going down real fast. In Europe, because F1.
F1. Got
It was a terrible joke.
it was awful.
I don't like tomato juice in general, like, which is weird. I don't know why. I know why, because the way they make it. I don't like V8. They used to, remember the V8 mix-ups they used to do? They had like the fruit juice in it.
They
Yeah.
still
You know
do
that
it,
one?
and it's good.
Yeah, it's
Like
delicious.
Splash or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Twist Up
They're
is the other
okay.
one. Yeah,
V8 actually has those little energy drinks
yeah.
that are really good.
Oh, are they? I can't do it. The thing about tomato juice, like I will eat a tomato like I eat an apple. Just it's fine, right?
Yeah, you're a weirdo.
I eat tomatoes.
Right? It's good.
No.
But something about
I like
tomato
tomatoes to
juice
snack on.
is fucking disgusting to me. I don't know why. It's the weird taste. I don't know what they
It's
do to it.
probably the consistency with you.
No, not really. No. Cause like I'll like eat like a bisque, like a tomato bisque soup, which is essentially just tomato juice thickened with like I think it's cream or 50-50, I don't know, half and half or whatever it is. But like yeah, like V8, I haven't had the spicy one because I don't like V8, so I don't know why I spice it up. So it burns when I throw it up too. A lot of throw up talk today, by the way.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
today,
we have.
Yeah, the Slurpee talk, the Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper, yeah, all thing. Rice. We were talking about this earlier. Have you ever thrown up rice, Mike?
No.
How that's gonna be terrible, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be awful.
Because it would absorb all your stomach acids, and like so you throw it back up. They're like
It would just come out as like one
just clumped.
glop.
Yeah, dude. Thank you. Okay, that's what I was trying to get at earlier.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
And it's
yeah,
just like glop.
bleh. I've thrown
Makes
up
that
oatmeal.
noise, just glop.
I've thrown up oatmeal.
That's gross.
I've thrown up a lot of things.
I think I told you earlier. I've probably only thrown up like maybe 4 or 5 times in my lifetime.
Which is this is amazingly ridiculous.
Because I don't like doing it.
Well, I don't like throwing up either. It's not like a fucking
But
pastime.
I know you really shouldn't, but like I actively fight the urge to.
You're not
like,
supposed to. Yeah, it's
yeah, you're
supposed
not
to be very
supposed
bad
to.
for you.
uh,
Throwing up in general, throwing up a lot is bad for you.
is bad for you.
Like
But
I say, I throw
throwing
up a lot. I don't throw up like every other weekend or something.
No,
Like,
you're talking. I mean,
Used to.
well, you're literally talking like
Yeah.
like one of the. I can think of
that's
2
what I was talking about
instances.
earlier.
Yeah, we where I got totally hammered and threw up on some person's table, and then I remember getting
Were you sitting at the table or you just go over the table? And
sitting
throw
at
up?
the table. We were playing a drinking game. And
Oh,
I
well, there you go.
lost.
Yeah.
I lost.
Yeah, lost your stomach
It
lining.
leads to another story about driving home in just my underwear. Then there was another time I got
So Thursday nights.
yeah, pretty much trashed and caught a cab home with my friends, Chris.
Oh, Chris.
And
Hi, Chris.
we went back to his parents' house. That just how long ago it was. And I just remember sitting on the couch going, "Don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up." His mom came in. "Are you okay?" "No, fine."
Blech.
Mm. Don't throw up. Mm. Did not throw up.
Do you ever have someone ask you, "Hey, do you want to throw up?" You're like, I don't want to, but I know I'm gonna feel better when I do.
More than anything
Like,
in the world.
like, I think I do need to throw up. Do I want to?
Dude,
No.
No.
What we were talking about earlier, Mike, when we were talking about like, the whole rice thing, is I was listing off all the weird shit to throw up. Like the worst one ever. We went to Edge Fest. We were drinking all day, so it was in the sun, and it was like beer and mixed drinks and wine, which is a total fucking great idea to do. Then we thought, hey, we're done baking ourselves in the sun with all this alcohol in us and rocking out to some music. Let's go across the street to Hooters and eat their fucking wings and oysters.
Oh,
Oysters.
So then I
it's
threw up,
oysters where he gets me on this one.
and an oyster came out through my nose.
That's not. Nope, it's an oyster.
Like, it was the worst because you're not supposed to chew the oyster. Which, by the way, if you ever have oysters, don't actually chew them, just swallow them. Because they're fucking disgusting. No matter what, they feel like snot. But when they come back up and it comes out your nose, it's actually way worse. Just letting you know. One of the many reasons I don't drink anymore.
Yeah. Oh, number 13.
Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese with mustard.
Yeah.
I think it could be good because
I
I've
think
done
I've had
macaroni
that
and
before.
cheese with ketchup,
Yeah, people do ketchup. I think
and it's good.
Because I think I've had macaroni and cheese in a hamburger before, and some ketchup and mustard got on it, and it wasn't bad.
I'm not a big mustard fan. As it
Yeah, you
is,
don't like mustard.
So
I like mustard.
But it would have to be yellow mustard, like French's. Actually, speaking of mustard, have you have Heinz's yellow mustard?
Yeah.
It's fucking delicious.
It is good.
I know why they finally started making commercials like, hey, we make mustard too. Like, don't get the French's shit.
No, it's good. Yeah.
I like that mustard a lot. You know what's ketchup? You know what my favorite kind of ketchup is though? Not Heinz.
Hunt's.
Hunt's
Is
so good,
is
right?
So good. Yeah.
Fuck, it's good. I didn't realize there was ever a difference. And
No.
then like it's ketchup, right? Like, you know,
Yeah,
fancy
you like
ketchup,
ketchup.
if you're at McDonald's, but which is oddly enough,
the least fancy. Ketchup
yeah,
you can
least
get.
fancy ketchup you can ever get. Because it's with their ketchup, you can see the grains in it because
Mm-hmm.
it's like not smooth. I'm like, I don't know if is that fancier. Like that just means less work was put into it. So it technically shouldn't be more
artisan.
fancy, right? Yeah.
Artisan ketchup.
No, like
Hunt's
we
is
had
actually
the
pretty damn
we
good.
had the
I like it.
bacon ketchup at Slater's 50/50.
Oh yeah.
It was terrible.
It's too much bacon. It's
At
too
Slater's
much bacon.
50/50, they have bacon ketchup, and it's fucking terrible. It comes out the color of it's like burgundy.
Yeah, because the deeper color.
Oh
would do
god,
the
it's
bacon.
fucking vile. I'm like, no, don't do that. That's bad.
But as far as macaroni and mustard, I think it'd be actually pretty good.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad.
Not a whole lot of mustard, just a little bit to give it a nice.
Like you
taste.
do, like I don't do it because I don't eat eggs. But when you put ketchup on eggs, you do like that
Yeah.
layer.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
a little
you
bit.
do.
Yeah.
So every bite, every chunk has it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how we're gonna do this. Like, we're just gonna cook a bunch of food and just eat it.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, go ahead.
The next day will be awful.
Oh, the next day I'm going.
So this person has a lot of things that they like to eat. First one is mustard and pickles, which okay, fine. Again,
It goes on a hamburger.
Exactly.
Not Mike's hamburger. Doesn't like mustard.
Again, though, I couldn't like sit there and dip a dill pickle in it and sit there
I
and
couldn't
eat
like
that.
imagine
That's
like
too much
the
pickle
the
to-
jar of French's. You just undo the lid, peel back that piece, and just dip a fucking pickle in it. Like I'm talking like a fat fucking like you get it like
like
Six
the
Flags,
individual plastic. Exactly. Yeah.
Six Flags pickle. You eat all day like a turkey leg.
Yeah.
Comes in the Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
And it's like. Hey, by the way, have you ever seen anybody drink the bag afterwards? Like drink the.
Yeah, I've seen people.
No.
Fuck, man, it's gross.
I used to when I worked at the movie theater. They sell.
Oh,
the
you guys
pickles
used to have
there.
those pickles, yeah.
They still sell them.
They still sell them. Yeah.
Oh, the
but-
spicy one. Do they sell the spicy ones?
I don't know about
It was
spicy.
Usually the dill and the spicy is usually the one to have. But I remember we were instructed when you sell a pickle, the ideal was we open it for you and we put it in a cup for you, and they're like, you have to ask if they want the juice. I was like, oh, gross. Why would they want the juice? They're like, no, you have to ask. And I'm like,
Because in a
whatever,
heavy
fuck.
burn, that
I'm never gonna give anybody juice because that's gross. No one's gonna ask for it. Every fucking person bought those goddamn pickles. I was like, you want the juice poured in the cup? They're like, yeah. I was like, gross. I hope you hate your movie.
Oh, enjoy 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
Did
With
you see?
pickles?
Did you
With
see
pickles?
that? Did you
Gross.
see that picture?
No.
Oh, there was a picture. Oh, of course you didn't. It's on Facebook. There's a picture running around when 50 Shades the what's the second called? 50 Shades Darker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's what it's called. Is that right, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nailed it. This dude who was cleaning the movie theater was going through, and he like took this picture, and there's a cucumber sitting in front of someone's seat, like after they're cleaning up, and he's like, I think someone enjoyed this movie more than anybody else. I was like,
When is a cucumber? It came out pickled.
yeah, I was like, well, the thing is, the person, I was gonna say she, but I'm not gonna assume it was a girl, had to bring the cucumber in
Mm-hmm.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering where. Like, did they, in the middle of the movie, got to the part where they, like, they read the book so they knew it was happening? They're like, ooh, this is where. And, like, pulled out this cucumber and just fucking went to town and no one fucking noticed? Or the rest of them were just already fapping so they couldn't tell. And then she's like, well, I'm not going to eat this now, and just left it there.
You never know.
It might have been zucchini now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. It was like a cucumber of some sort.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. Next one. Hot sauce and crackers with cold slaw.
That might not be... What kind of hot sauce, though? Like
What kind of
Frank's Red
cracker
Hot
though,
sauce?
too?
Yeah, what kind of cracker as well? Like a saltine cracker?
I
What
could
does it
see-
show?
We will...
The right combination of this, I could see that making out. But like a real chunky, like
the cold slaw throws me off.
I don't know, man.
Well, because, like, the Shaniac in the pulled pork sandwich from Shane's Rib Shack has coleslaw on it, and you put barbecue sauce on it.
Mm.
Theirs is not spicy by any means. It has coleslaw on it.
But it has other stuff in it that's going to offset the taste of that.
Yeah.
This is literally hot sauce, cracker, and cold slaw. And cold slaw can be, to me, can be a little bit more overpowering than a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, and maybe the right combination of hot sauce and cracker and cold slaw in very small amounts, it might not be too bad. But this one's a no for me.
What kind of hot sauce? What kind of cracker? And can I choose my own coleslaw?
Well, if
'Cause
it's
you would-
left,
you would
if it's
need like
left
a-
so general, yes.
Yeah.
Choose what
So
you want to
you
choose.
need like a this might not sound like it makes sense, but like a drier coleslaw, not like a super soggy one.
No, it makes sense. Yeah.
And then like a chunky salsa, like a fresh.
Well, this is hot
chunks.
sauce, not salsa.
Oh, it
No,
says
it's hot sauce. This is
Yeah,
hot sauce.
like
that
Tabasco
kinda
hot
kills
sauce.
it a
Yeah.
little bit.
like Frank's Red Hot sauce. Like
Yeah.
hot sauce. So, all right, saltine cracker would be what I'd choose
Okay.
because I've had saltine crackers with like a hot sauce type thing,
Okay.
and it's good.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite coleslaw is from KFC
Okay.
because I like it how it's diced up
Mm-hmm.
and it's super soft. I would have to drain some of it because it's just because it sits in its own liquids.
Yeah.
What kind of hot sauce though? Would it be Frank's?
Or it could be Sriracha, or it could be
Or it could be Sriracha. I'd probably do that.
yeah. Or it could be Tapatio. It could be
I like Tapatio.
I love Tapatio.
I don't.
Mm. Get
Those
some
chips we had that one time.
Chipotle Tabasco sauce.
Yeah, Tabasco would be one thing.
But this is a no for me, just because I'm not a huge fan of cold slaw, and I don't know. I don't think that it would be good for me. Next one, peanut butter, bacon, milkshake.
I've had it at Slater's.
Yeah, it's a more common thing.
It's not terrible, but your bacon has to be like super broken down.
Yeah, otherwise you get like the giant chunks, which are
Yeah.
crunchy.
Which isn't bad. I mean, but it's like, well, the one we had was maple though.
Yeah.
It was maple bacon, so it was candied, almost candied.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be willing to try.
Yeah, I would too. Chocolate and jalapeno milkshake.
See, I've seen like jalapeno pieces coated in like a dark chocolate,
They're delicious.
and I could see how that makes sense. But putting it into a milkshake seems weird. But I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be terrible.
I think I'd be willing to try it, but it's not something that I would.
I'm not expecting.
I
to,
wouldn't
like,
go out
want-
to order it somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Mostly because when I want a milkshake, I want something that's going to just be cold and nice and not have to worry about a heated aftertaste to it.
Yeah,
His final one, or her final one,
there.
their final one, cheddar cheese and strawberries.
That's actually not bad,
See, it's two different.
but it depends on how you do the strawberries. If this is like fresh strawberries, probably not.
Yeah, I would think fresh strawberries. Why would you not?
Well, if you do like the dessert type strawberries, it would be
So like
better.
the stuff
the
that's
sweet,
been sitting in its own juices and
Yeah,
like
sugary.
the pie
Yeah.
filling.
like almost like
Yeah.
a pie filling, like almost like a not a Mary Sherry like cherry one. You know what I'm talking about? You get that pie mix or frozen ones,
Yeah.
whatever, and it comes in that syrup. That wouldn't be bad because cheddar cheese with sweet stuff is good. But like when he said that, I imagined like a wedge of cheddar cheese with like just freshly chopped strawberries dumped on it, and I'm like, no,
I don't think that would be good.
No,
I'll try it, but
no.
I would maybe. I don't even think I would try it if it was just up to me. I wouldn't try it.
it's not up to you. We're doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But we have so Joe's gonna make a list of this, so we can prep it. It might not be next week because it might take some time.
Oh, it's gonna take some time.
But we have to figure out the standard we're gonna make it. So are we gonna do like the strawberries that are candied, like in their own liquor, or are we gonna do fresh, like right off the vine strawberry? Because I
I'd
think
say
that's gonna be
fresh.
disgusting.
Both.
fresh.
We
Both.
could do both.
I think that's what these people are talking like it's a snack form. Like,
And also, what kind of cheddar cheese though? Like straight up mild cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese.
For
Because a
that,
sharp cheddar cheese-
I would say whatever you would want.
I'll fuck up a sharp cheddar cheese for sure.
Sharp cheddar cheese is really good. I like sharp cheddar cheese.
We had the sticks, the Sargento, or not Sargento, the other one makes. It's the one
Tillamook?
that- what?
Tillamook is
Tillamook.
delicious.
Yeah, Tillamook,
oh
yeah.
my god,
Fuck, man, they're so good.
Tillamook is such good
I'm
cheese.
gonna die of some cheese-induced like
It's called a heart
disease.
attack. Yeah.
Well, maybe, yeah. Probably.
If there was a disease that hurt you somehow, like maybe stopped your heart or something,
It was
like
caused by
made
too
it
much
caused by
cheese.
too, Cody would die of it.
Mm-hmm. Cheese, just in general.
Moving on. Number something, because it won't let me scroll down. There we go.
Yeah.
15. This one's just going to lump it together. mushrooms with ketchup, carrots with ketchup, broccoli with ketchup. In fact, this person says everything with ketchup.
Nope.
No.
No.
You had the first one. I was like, all right, so like sautéed mushrooms.
Sure, we'll give you sautéed.
It's not gonna be good though.
It's not gonna be good.
No.
It's not gonna be good.
It's gonna be salty.
But you've had like sautéed mushrooms on top of a steak, and some people like ketchup instead of like steak sauce,
Which is
with that stuff.
Fucking monstrous to me. I'm sorry that like I remember when I was little and we did this and I just didn't like it. Like, why would you do that? It doesn't enhance a steak.
It's a different flavor to add to it.
Yeah. Well, if you have a good steak, you shouldn't have any type. But
the only thing you should put on a good steak is a knife and fork.
Boom.
Anthony Bourdain.
Boom. But I will say, from time to time, if I've had like cold leftover and it was only like sirloin steak, I might dip it in ketchup if I didn't have any steak sauce. Because when I was a little kid, they gave me ketchup. Because I don't know why, but for some reason my house, little kids didn't get steak sauce. But now that I'm an adult, I don't do that because that's not good.
Do you remember the first time you ever had steak sauce?
Yes.
Mine was A1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that Black Angus.
Ooh.
And I did it by accident.
And you're like, I made the greatest mistake.
I was like, this is one of the greatest things man has ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
You ever go to the steakhouse and they're like, look at this steak sauce that we have, and it looks like a knocked off A1. Don't ever get that. That shit's gross. Ask them for the A1. They have it. They're just hiding that shit.
How about
Texas Roadhouse?
Heinz 57?
I was never a big fan of Heinz 57. And I had it a lot because my
I like
granddad
it. I like
was
it.
a fucking Heinz 57 freak. He loved that shit.
Because he's older and they're...
Because of the
like
war.
Yeah.
Because that was the condiment they got in Vietnam.
It's always Heinz stuff.
Yeah. But he ate it. I had it, and I was like, I don't really like it.
Fair enough. I like it. But if we're talking about like on carrots,
But,
if we're
yeah,
talking
no, the
about,
rest of
like,
that
on
stuff, like broccoli, is he
Cooked-
raw?
Cooked
Like,
carrots, I could see,
cooked carrots and ketchup is actually good.
because I could see like a scenario where like I had a plate of meatloaf and some carrots.
Yeah.
And there's ketchup,
and there's
on
ketchup
your...
on the meatloaf.
and you, like-
then I'll use it to scoop up, but I'm not dipping or anything like a.
It would have to be
uncooked.
like have
So
to be
my
cooked.
mom-
Every,
yeah,
all
it
the
has to be
everything
cooked.
supposed to have to be cooked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then in my experience, for the carrots, they have to be cooked because my mom makes a like a pot roast with
Pot roast the other one.
with
Put ketchup on the pot roast.
carrots and
Potatoes. Yeah.
and it's
You put
cooked
ketchup on
carrots
it.
and you put ketchup on
Yeah.
it, and
That's-
it's really good.
yeah, yeah.
And you put ketchup
But
on
everything
everything
else-
on that.
Can you imagine though taking a fucking like Heinz 57 bottle, popping that lid off, taking a raw fucking carrot, and just
No,
No, none
I
of
would
those,
throw up in
none
your
of those
face.
raw sounds good.
no.
like
'Cause
broccoli and
if
ketchup.
you're snacking, and I'm under the assumption, and it's probably wrong, that everything on this list is a snack.
Pretty fucking close.
And I'm thinking
This is
if
literally
you're-
everything on the list. Almost seems like I was in college. I only had this to eat
And I
and
was
this to eat.
fucking
So
wasted.
yeah,
but I'm not on board for most of that stuff. If any of it's cold, no.
yeah,
Ketchup on carrots cooked, that's fine. Everything else, nah.
fair enough. Number 16, fish fingers and custard.
Custard. What do you mean by custard?
Guessing it's
the pudding,
pudding
type,
custard.
type
Go
custard.
fuck yourself in the ass. No way. That's disgusting.
I've never had it. I've heard of people doing this and saying that's good, but it's not something
And
that I want.
they called them fish fingers?
Yeah, so it's probably some
Called
English.
fish sticks. They're called
No,
fish
it's
sticks.
probably some. I would say like somebody from England or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's fish fingers.
And if you're from England,
because that's where chicken
you're
fingers come
supposed
from.
to. I don't like any of it.
Chickens don't have fingers. I'm gonna say no on this one.
I'm a hard no.
Depending, on, I guess.
Don't even defend this. That's gross. You're
So,
not,
because you
you're
ever
not
eat
dip-
fish sticks or fish fingers,
Fish
I've
fingers.
never had fish fingers. I've had fish sticks.
and you
Fish
put it in
don't have
tartar
fingers.
sauce, right?
Yes.
Tartar sauce.
It's the same consistency.
It's not talking about consistency though. We're talking
But
about
that's a huge
taste.
Yeah, so I'm like,
flavor difference.
but I guess what flavor custard? I guess would be the question.
I'm just
None
talking
of 'em.
about literally vanilla.
No,
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 man.
because it again. It
Can
comes
you
down to
think
sweet,
of
like,
a good flavor
no,
that would work?
I was gonna say like
Like a
Can you
tartar
make
sauce
can
flavored
you make a
custard?
tartar
Yeah.
sauce. That's what I was gonna say. Can you make a tartar sauce flavored custard? Because yes, I don't even like
Sure.
fish
Here's
sticks
tartar
or
sauce.
fingers.
Call them sticks. Why are you?
Because
why
it
are-
says
It
fingers.
Why
says
are
fish
we-
fingers. Maybe there's a difference. I have no clue.
There's no difference. These people are just dumb.
So no, I'd probably pass now.
Yeah, pass
Hard
on that.
pass.
You know, I'm guessing we've all done the frosty and fries before, right?
Yeah.
No, I've heard it's good.
You've never done it.
No.
You've never smoked weed.
I don't
though.
really like
No,
it
I've
that
never
much,
smoked weed,
Yeah.
though.
but I've done it.
I have inhaled
I
it.
don't really like it. It's not bad. It's just not good.
I remember the first time we did
It's
it.
not something that I want to do.
Fucking wasted, and it was the greatest thing I've ever ate in my life.
Well,
Then I tried it once
now
before, and I
as
was
an
like,
adult.
"Oh, actually, this isn't bad. It's not something I
Good.
would do every time."
Yeah.
No. It's one of those things that you do because somebody's like, no, it's really good. And you're like, nah, no. I'm not going to do it again.
It's weird because it's like super cold and like hot, so that makes the French fry get
Also,
cold.
a frosty is so good on its own. Just eat the
Yeah,
frosty.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
You don't have to
Not
sit
the
there and
vanilla
just-
frosty. Don't be a weirdo. Get the chocolate.
yeah, when did
Chocolate.
that become a thing?
Because
I asked for a frosty like a couple weeks
you want
ago,
vanilla or chocolate?
and they're like, "You want vanilla or chocolate?" I was like, "I want a fucking frosty." What are you trying to sell me, lady? But yeah, that was weird. I
What is
didn't
this?
like that.
McDonald's? Get the fuck out of here with your choices.
Look out.
All right, next.
Number 17. Root beer and sweet tea.
Okay, I just threw it in my mouth.
Such a weird
That's
combination.
A weird combo, man.
Sweet tea and root beer. That's
I'm-
just too fucking sweet.
I will
Tea
say
and root beer.
I will try it.
Ugh.
but
Tea
I
and root
don't
beer
think I
wouldn't
would
good.
like it.
I think for this the sugar offsets it because tea, well, good is it can actually be more bitter.
Mm.
So it would make the root
It
beer
also
very
kind of
bitter.
depends on what part of the world this person coming from. Because, like, a sweet tea to an American is a super sweet fucking thing.
Yeah.
Sweet tea to, like, a country that's normal and not super fat is probably...
Well, the thing though is when you say
Way
sweet
less.
tea though, like people think of Southern sweet tea.
I
where
think
it's
of
like
Southern sweet
we
tea.
do.
80% sugar.
We do.
20,
But that's
maybe
what I'm saying.
20%.
It depends on where this person
tea.
comes from. If it's the same weirdo that eats fish fingers in England, he might have a different...
I don't think they have sweet tea though. Like they have tea with
They have
sugar,
tea with sugar.
but it's not
But that's-
sweet tea.
But
though.
that's... I'm saying they would call that sweet tea.
They call
I'm
them
saying
fish
like
fingers, I guess,
different
maybe.
different parts of the
They
world.
would call it fish fingers.
You're not thinking of that super sweet
No.
Southern style tea.
This is sweet tea fingers.
Anyway, it sounds
Doesn't
gross, but
have
I'll try it.
fingers.
I'm game because I like root beer and sweet tea, and I'm
Right?
like, fuck it, let's do this. Let's get crazy.
Where would you get the sweet tea from? McDonald's,
McDonald's?
because you love
when
that
it-
sweet tea.
when it's on point is good.
Where would you go though? So we were gonna say like we're gonna grab your favorite root beer and your favorite sweet tea. Where would we go?
Probably Culver's root beer
Ooh.
and like
Mm-mm.
Chick-fil-A sweet tea.
Yeah.
I like the Chick-fil-A sweet tea. I'm going to go say either A&W root beer or the craft root beer from BJ's.
I was gonna say BJ's.
Craft root beer. See, I don't think that one will work. It's too old school root beery flavor. Like I love that root beer. I'm trying to think what would be the best combination.
I don't think I've never had Chick-fil-A sweet tea because I'm not a
Or
sweet tea fan.
don't overthink it. Mug on draft that QT. Fucking bomb of shit too. But definitely sweet tea from Chick-fil-A.
Fair enough. This one, I don't know. It's number 18. Blue chips and peanut butter.
I don't know what blue chips are.
Neither do I. That's why I was trying to look it up real
Pass.
quick. It literally pulled up Blue Chips, the movie.
I like that one.
Blue chips, I do believe, are
They are chips
blue
that are blue. No.
corn tortilla chips.
Yes,
And
they
peanut
are.
butter?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Why can't they just say tortilla? Oh, whatever.
Does it have a different flavor?
No.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
But it says blue corn tortilla chips. Yeah.
Anyway, nah, I don't want to dip my tortilla chips.
They're
in
also
peanut
like they're more the chip is grainier than a regular tortilla chip too.
butter.
No, I wouldn't.
'Cause
want that.
it's not like-
I don't think it is.
I'll slap you.
Mike
in the
literally
fucking
just
face.
learned about blue corn chips 2 seconds ago, and now
He's
he.
a goddamn professional.
Yeah.
No, I knew what blue corn tortilla chips were. I was just wondering why they're just calling them blue chips. Make it sound like it's something else.
I don't know. Is it maybe a? Oh, it's an actual brand name. Blue Chips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Garden of Eden Blue Chips.
No, Garden of Eden is the brand.
Is the brand, but it's the name of this. It's the name of this flavor. Blue
Okay.
Chips.
Yeah, that's the blue corn tortilla chips.
Blue Chips is what they're called.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's
saying
that
pass.
brand's version. It's like calling it. It's like Doritos nacho cheese. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, because they're not most tortilla chips you get at restaurants or whatever, they're a flour tortilla.
Yeah.
That's corn, so they're grainier.
It's gonna be grittier. No.
Yeah, they're fucking disgusting.
Pass. Pass.
Pass.
19.
19.
Fruity Pebbles with honey.
Yeah, just honey though. Like it's just fruity pebbles and honey.
Yep. Just says
Super
Fruity
fucking
Pebbles with
sweet.
honey.
I would imagine it's a bowl of Fruity Pebbles, right?
Yeah, but is it like
Is
with
it
milk?
cereal
I
milk?
think
Yeah.
it's
Or is it
cereal, yeah.
fruity pebbles in a bowl and just?
Nah, it's
fucking-
gotta be. I'm guessing it's.
The consistency of that would be awful. Oh.
Depending on the honey though, because if you do like the McDonald's like syrupy honey, it wouldn't be as bad. If
I'm-
it's like straight out that
I could
bare honey
understand if you're full blown like sugar addict,
or
like-
diabetic, like,
like
wanna,
if you
you're
got a
trying to
big
lose a
sweet,
limb.
sweet tooth, that might be okay. But that feels like it's too much.
Yeah, because it's a sugary cereal with a sugary fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's like the root beer and sweet tea. Super fucking too much sugar.
Yeah.
I would try it if I had to.
A small
but I would not
spoonful
You're
like
gonna
it.
have
with
to.
milk. With milk, because I just think it would improve the consistency of it.
We'll have to do it both ways.
All right, we'll do it both ways.
We'll get you a spoon, put some Fruity Pebbles on it,
Dabble
pour some
honey.
fucking honey on it, and eat it and see what happens.
I just
It'd be
think
fucking
it'll
rough to
probably
eat.
take
Because
exactly.
if you're eating Fruity Pebbles just by themselves,
No, actually,
it's terrible.
I'm not a huge Fruity
It's like
Pebbles person.
edible rocks.
Really?
Dude, they're just terrible. Like,
No. That explains why the Flintstones are their mascot.
duh. Well, and it's all Fruity Pebbles, but yeah.
Right. Well, no, because they're hard as rocks, and they're like, oh,
Yeah,
what's
they
hard
look
as
like
rocks? Oh,
pebbles.
Flintstones. Oh, we'll call them Fruity Pebbles
Yeah.
because after the
Fucking
little girl.
terrible.
Number 20, pasta with scrambled egg, topped with loads of ketchup.
Did you submit that one?
No.
Because that sounds like your poor man's spaghetti.
I would honestly say that this could be good. Yeah.
But you like eating spaghetti noodles with ketchup.
Yes, it's poor man's spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's very passable.
It's fucking disgusting.
No, it's passable. And
But
if we're
throwing
gonna,
an egg in there, like, you say a scrambled egg?
it said scrambled egg.
Well,
So I'm thinking more of like,
I'd rather eat that than
Poor man's spaghetti.
or as I call it, shit.
what's the
I feel
difference
like
besides just the
would
egg?
help a little bit.
No.
Add something to it because I like scrambled eggs with ketchup, but like thinking of like spaghetti noodles in there, it's not.
that's going to make me throw up.
It's not good, man. It's not gonna be good.
You
I'm gonna say
people,
pass.
people are awful.
It's going to have to be fucking hot, too, because if it starts to cool down, I will literally blow chunks. Everything we ate before that, I'll be vomiting if I haven't already.
You guys are weird.
I'm sorry. Like, you guys know I don't like eggs. Like, I'm not a fan of eggs in general. Like, just eggs, like eating like a fried egg or a scrambled egg.
Right.
But like the noodles, that's the spaghetti noodles, that's not a thing. It's the ketchup that throws me off. Because I don't like ketchup on my eggs. I don't like ketchup near my eggs. Like, I move the bottle of ketchup away from my plate if I have eggs. I'm like, no,
Like, that's too close.
you need to go on a different table. Matter of fact, you need to leave wherever I'm at. Go to another building. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of that one.
I think I could be okay with it.
Yeah, you would be.
All right. Next one, number 21, banana with cheese. No.
Pass.
No.
Yeah, no.
The flavors are too
The-
weird.
Yeah.
The consistency
No, it's
of
the
it
consistency
would
wouldn't
be
be
too,
with me.
You don't think so? Like the softness of the and a little bit of grittiness of the banana
No,
versus the firmness of a cheddar cheese,
wouldn't bother me.
or well, it just says cheese
Yeah.
here, but
The
The flavor of
consistency doesn't bug me either,
cheese-
but it's the flavor. That,
It's the flavor of the cheese that's gonna throw me off, and the fact it's a banana.
what about like a mozzarella cheese, or maybe even
Mozzarella.
mozzarella, or like a
It's a little tamer than cheese, though.
yeah,
that might be not bad.
might be better.
But it's like
was another
every
one I'm trying
time
to think
when
of.
you say it, like whenever you say cheese,
I think cheddar.
automatically. Like
Yeah.
my brain just goes cheddar cheese. So you have that flavor in your imaginary palate,
Right.
and you throw a banana, and it makes
And
me want to vomit in Mike's face.
Yes.
Okay.
So number 22, Fun Dip or drink packets on popcorn.
No.
That's essentially
It's essentially what that
candy. It's fucking kettle corn.
No.
not
That's
kettle
what-
corn,
no.
but it's like
It's way different.
it's going to be obviously way sweeter. I mean, it's
because
something
they
that
do
people
those
would
candied
do.
popcorns.
Yeah,
No,
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It
it's
is.
not going to be the same thing because the flavor when you get
Kettle
into like
corn,
the
it's
Fun
all
Dip
cooked
is
together and it's an even coat.
I don't like
and
kettle
it's
corn in general.
sweet. But you're talking like you know what Fun Dip is, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know what Fun Dip is.
Yeah, you can't put that. That's sprinkling sugar on your fucking popcorn.
What
No
else
way.
they call it? They said Fun Dip or
drink packets. So I'm
Kool-Aid.
thinking of like Kool-Aid. Yeah,
Kool-Aid would be disgusting because Kool-Aid doesn't. You need sugar.
I mean, they're assuming it's the tub one that has the sugar mixed in.
I would assume so as
That's
well.
dumb.
But that the flavor for the popcorn just for me wouldn't be.
It would
there.
have to be like the super plain popcorn where it doesn't have the
even
butter
like
and
the
salt
popcorn.
on
I
it.
don't even like when people put that flavoring shit on it.
No.
Thank you.
Don't
like
either.
that shit.
We
Don't either.
watched this bitch on Sunday
Oh
drowned her popcorn in all of them.
yeah.
No, that's
All of them. We stood there like we were talking,
I
and I
tried all of
stopped,
them
and he
in the
looked, and we
past.
both just stared at this monster of a woman, meaning it twice because she was a behemoth, destroy her popcorn with every flavor. Every flavor.
And that's disgusting.
All 5 or 6 little pictures of stuff. I was like,
The fucking white cheese, the
Yeah.
cheddar cheese, and whatever else they have on
fucking
there.
cinnamon sugar shit. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
bitch, you need to die. I mean, you're gonna. That is obvious. You're gonna die in the
Like,
Amazon
we're all gonna
wars,
die.
but shit, girl, you need to stop doing what you're doing.
Shit,
Ain't good
girl.
over there. Shit, girl.
Uh,
Ain't good.
So that's a no for me. 23, chili and pancakes.
like a bowl of chili. Like
I'm not sure.
So pancake and you pour chili on it?
I'm not sure.
I could see that
It
because
wouldn't be
like
too
a
bad.
cornbread and chili
Yeah.
works well together. I could see how that might work if it's the right kind of pancake,
It needs to be a less sweet pancake. Well,
Maybe
actually,
a
it
more
could even be a sweet pancake.
more savory one.
Yeah. Like, I could imagine putting chili on a Lolo's waffle,
Yeah, this is the real.
cornbreadish. Because, I mean, I eat cornbread and chili. That's good. And the cornbread's sweetish.
No.
Sweetish.
I'm gonna have to pass
Swedish.
on that one. That just doesn't. I mean, it could be, but it just no.
And when you say chili, is it chili con carne?
Just
Was it
says
like-
chili.
Beans and gravy type chili.
Don't know.
See, these are the details that I need to know. Mainly so I know what I'm going to vomit up.
I mean, if we're talking, I mean, it could be just like canned. Like what is it? Is it Hunt's chili or
Hormel.
Hormel chili?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has meat in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's con carne. It's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that's also because those are two totally different things that I really like. But when I want them, I don't want them together. I love pancakes. You guys know how much I love pancakes or waffles
In general.
And I really like chili, but I would when
This
I
came
when I
about
have
because
one
a guy had nothing to eat.
most of this stuff probably did.
Like, those are two things, like chili and pancakes. Like, chili and pancakes, not
Yeah.
and pancakes, are two things you would make separately. Like,
Mhm.
this dude really wanted to eat them together, because you don't just make chili.
No.
Like, if you're
Well,
gonna
that's why I
open a
would-
can,
That's why I was saying at least
You
opening
heat
a
it up.
can is just heating it up. You're not, making it from scratch or
Yeah.
anything.
and pancakes, you're mixing a batter.
You could still
or you
buy
could,
like
you
the
could buy
frozen
yeah,
pancakes.
well, you can also buy like the Juggo batter.
Yeah.
But
I'm just thinking of, like-
again, both of them have a prep time that you have to do. You have to have them both made.
And that's why I'm thinking from like the simplest aspect of it is you have the frozen pancakes and you have the canned chili. That way you're just heating both of them up.
I could see like being super drunk one night, and not having much other option.
Yeah.
But
With
Can't
any
be
of this
good,
stuff.
though. It can't be good. I would eat that before the fucking pancakes and mayo, though.
Yes.
Every day of the week. I'm not looking forward to that at all.
No.
Or would that DeVito, which ones we don't want to eat?
Nope.
Fuck this.
Because then you're not trying it.
That's disgusting. Is it Miracle Whip mayonnaise or is it like mayo?
We're going to say mayo.
Miracle
mayo.
Whip's not mayonnaise.
Yeah, Miracle Whip is technically not mayonnaise. That's why it's called Miracle Whip.
I'd rather have that on pancake than fucking fatty fucking, mayonnaise. That's fucking disgusting. You know what's the thing about that is like, maybe it's because I'm thinking of pancakes with syrup and mayonnaise, but that was just pancake
I'm
and
thinking,
mayonnaise, right?
I'm thinking literally. It literally said pancakes and mayonnaise. It didn't say anything else about syrup or anything. So I would say it'd be a fair thing to say just pancakes and mayonnaise.
Man, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
My brain says no. You could think that's actually not too bad, but no, my brain might be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping, because when they say something like this, I honestly think of literally like a layered cake where you have like the layer of
Like when you get your pancakes at like Denny's, right? You lift it up and you put butter, right?
Well, no, hear me out for a second. So when you describe something like this, when you literally just say pancakes and mayo, for some reason in my head, I literally see a just like a layer cake of pancake, and then you have a layer of
I would
mayo,
throw up everywhere.
and then you have pancake and a layer of mayo.
Don't let that woman make you a sandwich.
It
She'll fuck you up.
could be good in more moderation if you're literally just talking about like just taking a little bit of mayo and smearing it across the top,
Like you would butter.
like you would butter. Maybe because the taste might not be so overpowering.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Nope.
God damn it.
But that was number 23. That was it.
That was it?
What are your guys' weird things that you like to eat? Obviously, everybody's already said the spaghetti and ketchup for me. It's something that we did when I was a kid, and it was because it was just something quick to make. My dad, for dinners and stuff when my mom was gone, didn't know how to really cook anything, so he knew how to boil water and make spaghetti noodles. So we just put ketchup on it.
It's the sweetness of the ketchup that fucks me up on that. Like that's what gets me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like what kind of.
Because I've had spaghetti noodles with base tomato sauce.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great, but it's not terrible.
Mhm.
Right.
But thinking of the taste of ketchup.
You have an aversion to ketchup to begin with, though.
No, I don't.
You just said you did. You said you don't even like ketchup like on your eggs or anything like
Well,
that.
He doesn't like eggs.
You don't
That's
like
true.
eggs. I put ketchup on
He
all sorts of
doesn't.
stuff.
He does. Yeah, he doesn't like things that
Are disgusting.
See?
Like I'll put ketchup.
But that's what I'm saying. He's already got an aversion to it.
No, because I put ketchup on meatloaf, on pot roast, on potatoes, like fried potatoes at like a restaurant,
or fries.
or fries. Like I like it. See me eat ketchup.
Yeah.
I like Culver's. I dip fries in ketchup. Well, we're pissing Mike off because I mix ketchup and mustard, and it makes him cringe every time I do it.
You know what's
I'll
weird?
'Cause it's
really,
mustard.
I'll show him.
Is
Like,
I hate mustard, but I will get down on Portillo's Chicago dog as is.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. Like, there's no.
You will get kicked out if you say no mustard.
No, I can order no mustard. There ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell me on it. I'll beat the fuck out of those little nerds. Anyway,
I kind of want to see that now. Like, no, you
Wow.
can't. Well, because in Chicago, there's places that won't sell it to you.
yeah, that's fine. But what I'm saying though is like
We're going to Portillo's tonight.
I ain't
dude.
driving to Tempe.
I-
Go fuck yourself.
Mike's
If
driving to
if it
Tempe.
was on the west side, dude, I'd eat there every other day. It's ridiculous. But what gets me though, I love the hot dogs at Portillo's. They're the best version of one of the coolest foods ever. But
Cylindrical meat, basically.
when you get that one bite that's too much mustard,
Because where they started.
fucks up my life. Like for a split second, I want to die. Like
Wow.
when like you get that and there's like a big old glob of mustard and you didn't get enough like relish and hot dog into that bite, it fucks everything up and it goes away quick because the next bite is delicious. But when there's too much mustard, I'm like, I don't like this at all.
What was funny is when we went to Chicago and we went to Super Dog, you get the super dog and you're like, I want everything on it. They're like, all right, cool, that's it, right? You know, like something because I was afraid to.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to get kicked out. Like, right.
That guy over there didn't
when
order
you go
with
to a
everything
See this
on
fat fuck.
When you go to a place like that, you
suppose
gotta
he hates the
do it
Cubbies,
as
too.
it is, you
Yeah.
know?
So we get it right. Well, we didn't see mustard on them. Well, that's fucking weird, right? So we open a mustard packet on the first one and just douse it in mustard. And I was like, and then it's on the bottom, like they literally like take the
big old
knifey
fucking
one and
swab.
work right across it,
Yeah.
dump your hot dog on it, and then fucking litter it with everything else. And we're like, oh, that's a lot of mustard.
Yeah, that might be a little bit too much.
I was like, that's a lot. I like mustard, but I was like, that's a lot of mustard. We didn't do that for the second one. I just ate that shit. It was the weirdest thing, Mike. We already know his. Poor man spaghetti.
Actually, I have one more to add to it.
Oh my
okay.
god!
I just thought because
We're no longer friends.
because it
Do not keep secrets from us.
because it's also spaghetti based and
Oh my god, what's wrong with you people?
no as a child and
don't
it,
say it's spam. Don't say
No.
spam. Oh, thank God.
which actually spam cooked is not too bad,
Not in spaghetti.
but not in spaghetti at all. No,
Haven't
like
had
because my
that.
grandpa
Because he was in the war.
yeah
Mine too.
loved spam, and so he would cook spam and we'd
And
eat
those
it
little fucking Vienna sausages.
with,
It's just so gross.
They're so disgusting, and he used to eat that shit right out of the can.
Dude, my nieces and nephews
cooked
eat those
cooked.
things.
No,
Cooked
he
are
will
good.
literally
No,
off
no,
the
no,
top
no, no, no.
and-
I'm saying cooked. Those are good.
with the
Don't make that fucking Alfredo section.
So-
the
No,
Go ahead.
we're done talking
spaghetti,
about that.
noodles.
spaghetti noodles. Yes, with a little bit of butter
Okay.
and just Parmesan cheese.
Yeah. Okay, that's normal. That's fine. They sell
Fine.
that in places.
They do.
Yeah.
That's,
I've never seen that.
Yeah. My mom
I
does
can
that.
understand that because if you put a little bit more effort into that, and
It's spaghetti.
no, you know, throw some garlic in the butter, let it saute.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
but I'm saying like just that one little extra step could make it a dish.
But if you go with ketchup and you do things like, I don't know, throw some oregano and like garlic into it, you may have tomato sauce that will pass as
No,
spaghetti sauce.
you can't pass that.
Because you could probably get the sweetness of the ketchup
'cause
to
the
go
ketchup-
away.
This is what's called
If I
Reg
gave you
Joe.
a spoonful, if I give you a spoonful of ketchup and a spoonful of like a good.
This is
jar,
not how you make the ketchup.
This is a big.
wrong.
This is how
like,
you
that's a
speak.
big difference
It's a baby
in
mouse.
taste. But I could like that's a little. I would never make it, but I can understand like a good Parmesan cheese and a good butter.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's
the
not-
only
yeah.
thing. That's the only other thing I can think of. That
No, the poor man spaghetti is the most disgusting thing you've ever said
you've
out loud.
never had it.
It sounds terrible.
It's not terrible.
Go, Mike.
The grossest thing.
What's the weirdest combination of food you eat? We'll put it that way.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like the grossest thing because it's not gross to you.
Yeah, he
It's
likes
not
it.
gross to me.
Gross to everybody else. Did your parents call it poor man spaghetti?
Yeah, my dad did.
That makes sense. My dad never cooked for us. Mainly because we don't like burnt toast and watered down cereal.
Did your family also ever have like colloquialisms
Everybody's
that
family does.
no one else ever had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like cream rinse. It's fucking conditioner.
Oh no.
Until I was 16 years old, I called it cream rinse.
Don't
So
you hate
like,
that? And they'll say it out in public one day, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about?"
I was like, oh, I forgot my cream rinse. What the
Lint-
fuck is that?
lint. My mom always called fuzzles. So
Canada's a weird fucking place, man.
like fuzzles, it was always fuzzles, and then you're
Fuzzles sounds like a mascot.
No, it's like
Isn't that the
just-
fucking thing that makes the dryer sheets? Isn't that what it is called? There's
No.
the bear that makes the downy, right? The dryer sheets are fuzzle.
No, it's like just a little like.
Actually,
you could-
fuzzle
like,
actually
you could-
sounds like a villain
bear.
from Fraggle Rock. Actually,
But it sounds like
puzzles.
the name of the bear for that.
no,
Isn't it
that's
Snuggles?
Snuggles the bear.
Snuggles
Yeah,
is the bear, but close enough. Yes. We had shit on a shingle, which was
Piece of toast with.
yeah. I know. I found out later that one has actually
that's
way
pretty.
more.
yeah.
It's piece of toast with cream.
That's a war
cream
based
of,
thing too.
cream of
I think.
mushroom. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, no. See, the cream of mushroom,
That's different.
I've never had in my life cream of mushroom
Soup,
soup
Shoop.
until
shoop, baby, shoop.
I got with Jen, and Jen's family uses it in
Almost
like different
so many different
recipes.
things.
She hates it.
because
But I
it's
was
fucking
like-
disgusting.
But I was like, I'll go in open minded, and they have different recipes with cream and mushroom soup base, and none of it's good. And I didn't realize how like commonplace it is for some people. I thought that was weird because, like I said, we never had that shit in the house ever.
I can only really think of just that one
They do a lot of weird stuff.
one recipe that has it in it.
Okay, I got it. A weird, and I haven't had this in a long, long time. But the reason I had it in the first place is it's something my dad had a weird thing. Is he would peanut butter and pickle,
No.
What kind of pickle?
like a whole
Like
pickle,
a dill pickle?
like a kosher,
But a dill pickle.
Yeah.
Like dill flavored?
yeah, and not the zesty dill, the kosher. There's a
Yeah, it was
difference
still
between-
dill though.
No, but I think he's talking about more of just like the whole
Yeah. And he would
the
Like Klaus
like a
pickle.
like a spoonful, you know, because
Because it's salty and sweet.
Full of peanut butter,
it's
You-
very vinegary.
like
Well,
a little bit.
because
of
the
it,
Clausen would
and
be
then
more
a bite
salty.
of the pickle. So like a little bit of the peanut butter and a bite of the pickle, and I had that. And the first time I had it, I was like, "That's gross, Dad. I'm never eating that." He's like, "Just try it," and I was like, "No." And then my dad was big and scary, so I was like, "Okay, I'll try it." And then I remember not hating it, and I actually had it a couple times after that, but I had completely forgotten about it until like right now. I probably hadn't had it in like 10 years.
Gonna go home and try
Well,
it.
it's because you were abused as a child. That's what that means. You blocked that in your head.
But no, it was something that I would do from time to time later on, but I kind of just drifted away from it.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's not bad. It might be gross.
Yeah, I know. Just especially if you get like a pickle that has a super vinegary
Yeah, that's the
to
thing
it.
that throws me off.
It-
Like
the
a
peanut butter
like a dill pickle
would
is-
not
be good.
no.
Like a super salty
But
glossy.
you're saying
glossy
dill
pistol?
and kosher are the same thing. They're not.
They're not.
They're not. What I'm saying, but like you
In
just,
your
like,
head, you think pickle and you immediately go to a dill pickle.
Yeah, but like a salty, briny,
I don't know why that is disgusting. Briny.
glossic pickle though.
Glossic.
Glossic. Wow, I can't even fucking talk. But like I don't know, it seems really gross to me.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why I said it.
Anyway,
Cody, what's your thing?
I literally, Jimmy, don't have one.
you have a thing.
No, like I used to think the peanut butter on pancakes and waffles was weird.
No, it's
No.
not. People do it.
I know that's what I mean. It's like, and then I found it's not. People just go, "Oh, it's nice. I just don't like it." I'm like, "Oh, that's the thing." No, I don't think I have one.
You know, like in his head, he's got one really fucking gross one.
No, 'cause I would say
He's
it.
like,
We
no,
all
I'm
say
gonna
shit
lose.
anyways."
I'm gonna lose friends because of this.
Yeah, I'm so worried about it. None of my friends listen to
I
the
don't
show.
know if I should be hurt by that.
No.
I don't listen to the show.
See, there you go. You should be proud of that. Thanks for the downloads, Joe.
I'm in the show. I know what happens.
Do you though?
I'm pretty sure I know what happens because I know you don't edit shit.
Fuck no. It's way too much work. I don't like do what we do now.
Wow, confidence.
No, it's like I know like the process. Like I have to put like words and stuff before it. It's horseshit.
Oh come on, you put words in everything.
It's true.
Words are like your
Words in the name
favorite
of my
thing.
dick. No, I honestly don't have one.
There's just one that you had. Like I wouldn't even have said spaghetti and ketchup until you reminded me, because I haven't had it in a long time and I haven't thought of it. You know, and then that brought up
How about the weirdest thing you've seen somebody like in your house or immediate family or loved one or whatever eat?
My mom,
What's her thing?
she like people do salt on watermelon, right?
Yes.
People
Yeah.
like it.
Yes.
I don't like it.
No.
She does the chili cheese Fritos and
That's pretty.
cottage cheese. It's fucking weird, right? But my aunt is one of those people who does mayonnaise with French fries and vinegar, and it's fucking disgusting. Like I tried it. Like, all right, like when I say vinegar, like, it's not like it's like vinegar. Like when you think vinegar, that's what it is.
Like
Like-
straight
like-
up Heinz vinegar.
Like yeah, like they put on fish.
Uh huh.
Which is like okay, fish. It gets on your fries, whatever. But then she does that. Like she takes the French fries, douses it in fucking vinegar. Like it's just swimming in that shit. And then picks it up and dips it in mayonnaise. Fucking disgusting.
That may be good though.
See, but you dip your fucking chicken fingers
Chicken tenders.
in mayonnaise
tenders.
because it's a sauce to
I
you.
literally just remembered that and figured I would bring it up.
I thought of it earlier and I was going to bring it up, but then Mike was going off on the whole fingers thing.
It's not bad. You
doesn't like getting
put
fingered.
mayonnaise on a chicken sandwich, right?
No,
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
On that chicken sandwich will
I
come
do
like
not.
lettuce, tomato, or something else. And it's like a thin layer. You're not gobbing it.
Is that the Hulk looking at the Phantom?
How about mayonnaise
No,
on fish
Sam
fingers?
Jackson. Nick Fury.
What was that?
How about mayonnaise on fish fingers, or Miracle Whip on fish fingers?
Well, I mean, Miracle Whip would be close to tartar sauce in a
Get
way.
the fuck out of here.
In a way, because it's tartar sauce is Swedish in a way.
You're talking like you have tartar sauce
It's
on
a
one end of the
Swedish.
scale, mayo at the other end.
No, he said Miracle Whip.
I said
No, no,
or.
that's
I
what
said
I'm saying.
or.
Or.
Listen to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tartar sauce way over here, mayo way over here. And yes, Miracle Whip is closer because it's one notch from the mayo. But it's still far as fuck, dude.
No, it's closer.
One notch.
It's closer. That's what I said.
Yeah, but it's still super far away.
Mars is closer than the sun than Pluto. It's something that has to go into space. Speaking of which, we saw a human being who ate space cheese.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the moon
cheese stuff?
cheese.
The moon cheese, yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, we saw this dirty bitch throw the empty container away, and I was like, oh, either she dumped out in the theater because it was gross, or she ate that whole thing.
See, that's what I was wondering. Tartar sauce is made with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I didn't know
mayonnaise
that. Yeah,
base. It's just the capers and other shit that's in it.
yeah. I've never made tartar sauce, so I don't.
No reason to. Buy the store brand.
Yeah, just buy
squeeze it
store
out.
By the Heinz brand, because Heinz makes everything you dip shit in.
It's literally one of those things like tartar sauce. Yeah, that
I
goes
want
with
Heinz
fish
to make
stuff
that
that's
their
fried, right?
slogan. We make everything you dip shit in.
We make stuff that you dip shit in. We make the shit you dip stuff in.
Yeah. All of it.
All of it. No, I mean, when I was growing up, because of my grandfather who was in the war, he was in the Navy, we ate a lot of spam. Spam burgers,
See, I
spam
couldn't do it.
lasagna,
My
spam
granddad loves spam.
spaghetti.
In some cases, it's cooked. Like pan-fried spam is not bad.
It's not
No,
terrible.
It's bad.
No, it's not bad.
Because if
Sounds
you cook
gross.
it enough, it's ham.
It's ham, essentially.
It gets rid
yes.
of that
No,
the fucking
no,
disgustingness.
he's right. Now, mixing it in other things, that's like making hot dog soup. That's not good. No,
Hot dogs is disgusting.
that's not good.
And if Shaq, you're listening to this, I know you fucking eat that. You sick bastard.
Really?
Yeah. He's from Detroit. He has no choice.
Troy, what?
What? No, like, when I was growing up, we would have that. Like, we'd have spam sandwiches, which is thinly sliced spam, lightly cooked, and then like on bread with mayo or sometimes Miracle Whip because that's what my grandmother ate. She's also one that like only puts Miracle Whip with bologna. Like bologna cannot go with anything else but Miracle Whip. It's bread, Miracle Whip, and bologna. That's all you get.
I
There's no
understand
cheese.
that.
There's no mustard.
How about
There's nothing.
bologna and butter?
No.
No,
I never even heard of that.
Fried or just together?
No, just together. Just a bologna and a little bit of butter.
You know what's fantastic? If you take bologna and wrap it around a pickle,
I never thought of that.
it's fucking delicious.
You know what I was talking about earlier, going to the meat counter to get your bacon? Also, go to the deli, get your beef bologna, have them slice it thick,
Bologna.
like as
Or-
thick as they can go,
and then
fry
it
that
up.
shit
Yeah.
up.
When
put
it
on a
bubbles up,
sandwich. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because when you get real
That's some
beef
white
bologna.
trash shit that I'm coming from right there.
Well,
but
if you get real beef bologna, like good stuff, it's like if you get it cut thick, it's like a piece of ham almost when you fry it. It's
yeah.
nice and thick.
Have them, have the deli.
Oh,
Can't cut
you know
it
what?
super thick, but
I didn't enjoy it, but one of the things we did have when I was growing up with my grandparents, my grandfather, would be Vienna sausage sandwiches.
no.
See, Vienna sausages aren't bad. I couldn't do Vienna sausage sandwich. But if you're
They're
doing
not
like,
cooked though.
see, no, and that's not good. Like if you make cooked Vienna sausages with like eggs or I don't know, some other breakfast thing, it's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not
So
bad.
he used to eat them right out of the can. Like he'd pop the top, pull it out with the little the gelatized whatever fat
Yeah.
stuff, and we just eat them, and it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's no.
But the sandwiches would be this. It'd be a piece of Wonder Bread, because that's what he ate because of the war. Ketchup, sliced in half, long ways, Vienna sausages laid over the bread, and another piece of bread.
All right, so we'll go to this. What's the one thing growing up, or list a few, like a small group of things that you just cannot and will not eat?
Something I
Anything
just
Miracle Whip, really.
cannot or will not eat.
There's nothing that comes up where you're just like, no form, no way.
So
Liver and onions.
Okay.
Vienna sausages. Cooked or not cooked, because they're fucking disgusting. And bread and butter pickles.
Really? Bread and butter pickles?
Hate those fucking things.
I like bread and butter
They're
pickles.
fucking disgusting.
Good, like, thick cut ones from
they're
the
disgusting.
famous Dave jar.
Nope.
see, I'm not a very picky eater, so
I am the least pickiest eater in the world, but there's like 3 things that I won't eat.
Mustard.
for me, it's going to be the stuff that, and it's just going to be a generalization, the stuff that visually looks
Gross.
bad. And that's why somebody like what's a dude that does the travels the world and eats the weird stuff.
Andrew Zimmern.
That's who it is. Yeah, I can't watch that show because he'll, like, especially like the one where he was in.
When he was hanging out with fucking Rizzo's family.
No, he was in.
Was it you were watching that one with? And they were eating the fucking seal.
The seal
No,
blubber?
and that
He
probably.
pops the eyeball out.
But that is
And he's
something.
like, and you, oh man.
But I'm thinking of the chicken embryo one where it's weird looking and
Yeah, and like he says the crunch is his
Yeah,
favorite
but
part.
I'm thinking more like what other people would consider
Normal
or
fucking
at
food.
least
But they
Passable,
they do consider normal food there,
No,
but
I'm saying
But we're talking about
But-
here in the 48 lowers.
but that's why I'm saying in a general sense, because I can't think of anything that I wouldn't at least try, unless it's something that is just horrendously gross looking.
Alright.
I just can't think of anything off the top of my head.
My things, I got 3.
What's that gray fucking shit that Hawaiian people eat on stuff? It's like a spread. It's grayish.
Gray
No.
poupon?
No.
Mm,
That's yellow.
Pollo?
That's
What is it?
chicken.
that's chicken. Yeah.
No, it's like whatever. Go ahead.
Mustard,
You hate it, yeah. We know.
Yeah.
but it's weird because
Honey mustard. Do you like honey
mustard. I don't like any form of mustard
Alright.
by itself,
But on something.
but on certain things, certain kinds of mustard are passable. But it's my least favorite part about that thing.
Okay,
Spam, which also leads to horrible memories of my grandfather making spam and mustard sandwiches and making me eat them because
raw? Were they raw or did he cook the
he
spam?
would cook them.
Yeah, it's ham basically.
Nope,
It
not
is.
basically
It's
ham.
sweeter, but it's ham.
But it's ham.
not the same. I can go get a fucking any type of ham from the grocery store, like a deli or the wall deli or a chunk like a cooked ham, like a ham steak, and a fucking thing of spam. And we'll cook it up however you want. It's not gonna taste even closely to the same.
Not saying it still tastes close. It does.
No,
It's
it
ham.
doesn't.
It does.
You're full of shit.
You're full of
And
shit.
also hominy. I can't do that shit.
Like
hominy.
grits?
But actually like full blown hominy. Like
See, I've never had it, so I'll try it.
yeah, try it all you want. Fucking gross. It tastes like if somebody opened up a package of corn nuts and dumped them in a fucking bowl of water for an hour and a half,
That's
let them
intense.
get all poofy and gross, and then gave them to you to eat. Fucking nasty.
Hmm.
And if you eat it, you're a bad person.
We
Grandma.
Grandma. Yeah,
Wow.
you bitch.
Not to call anybody out, but
Like grandma. I knew that because she's dead. Not your grandmother. I'm talking about mine.
okay, that's better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call his mother grandmother bitch. I've never met
Probably
her.
slap you around.
She probably beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
She's a tough old broad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, what'd you
Was
call
she-
me? No, I was talking to other old broad. we were at that managers meeting and we were hanging out at the bar, and the lady's like, "Do you want an appetizer?" We're like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, we just it's like people they give you pretzels at places, and like nuts." And they gave us like this
What?
weird popcorn, but the other one was like peanuts and hominy, and they were like fried like corn nuts.
Okay.
You know when you bite in a corn nut, like its substance, it cracks and it's good, right? And a hominy was just like like it's fucking shell. I was like, this tastes like nothing. If you were to fry nothing, this is what this tastes like. It was so fucking weird. I was like, why would you eat this?
It sounds pointless. Yes.
Cause like the middle part, it's just the husky on the outside. It was like you bite, it's like, whoop. I'm like, it's nothing.
Yeah.
You literally gave me fried air.
Seems just kind of pointless and
Yeah, it was dumb.
All right.
fair enough.
You guys want to talk about anything that we usually talk about real quick, or just wrap this bitch up?
I wanted to talk about the Russian Hunger Games.
Ah, man.
But a lot of detail on it.
Yeah, we don't have enough time. We're already almost.
Kong was dope.
Kong was
dope.
King of Monsters. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get fucked up.
Do the roar. At least you tried.
Yeah. No, that's all I got.
All right. Well, this was a weird one.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go eat dinner. Hopefully, something good.
James Gunn confirms Guardian Galaxy 3 Volume 3 will happen.
Yes. Is he directing it?
Yep.
Yes.
Really? I didn't think he was directing that one.
He wants a trilogy. He wants his trilogy. He said.
Like I make a trilogy of Belko experiments.
No, it's not. He didn't. It's not like his movie. Like he produced it and partially wrote part of it. The movie looks fucked up. I can't wait to watch that movie.
Crazy.
Like tomorrow night.
Possibly.
By yourself?
No.
With Joe.
I work.
No, he works. He's not gonna go.
Work till
If he
9.
won't leave work. Actually, there's only one showing at the Australia at 7:00, which is weird to me.
Go watch it at the Arrowhead one. Make him go at 10.
He won't.
Boom.
No.
He won't do it.
Boom.
I'm not
Mike,
going to do it.
drop.
Joe wouldn't even not go to work to see Star Wars.
No, and that was different, though. That was because I didn't want to deal with the lines, which ended up not being an issue. Correct.
And also, you didn't want to deal with people shouting shit in the theater. Guess what happened?
And when we went and saw it, the people were shouting
Yeah.
shit. Yes.
Yeah.
I get it.
Mike, did
get
anyone
it.
shout during ours?
Nope.
Did anyone clap during ours?
I think it might have been like 2.
It was you. Clapped his balls against his left leg. Ringing the bell.
Do the bell ringer.
When he does it in public, Jen gets so fucking mad. It's so funny.
So mad. And I completely understand, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
Was it when we were waiting for oregano's and you did it in your work pants, remember?
No, we were.
Was it oregano's?
No. It was at the theater. We were in between Lego Batman and John Wick 2.
Yes, and we were
And
standing
she
there.
was I thought she was gonna leave. I thought
She was
Really?
legitimately mad at
I
him.
thought Cody was gonna have to give me a ride home after John Wick.
Dude, which means he would have come back to my house. I'm not driving to California.
Yeah.
Like, shit was hilarious. She was so fucking mad.
That's awesome.
Like, she slapped him, like, hard on
Oh.
the arm. Stop it! I was fucking dying. And then I tried to do it, but I'm like, no, mine are all sweaty.
Right? They just stick.
Yeah, it's not. I can't get dry balls like Mike.
No one can hit dry balls like Mike.
Guess what? We just got the name of the episode.
Dry balls like Mike.
Yep. Nobody can get dry balls like Mike. And on that note, everybody.
What's your secret? Cornstarch.
A mixture of cornstarch and Gold Bond. Because it has that refreshing feeling.
Cornstarch is a stretcher. Gold Bond's expensive.
Yeah, mix it up, it makes it last longer. He buys the Costco bucket version too. It has like the lid on it, you know?
He cuts it, yeah.
He buys the big gallon, like the big like 20-gallon drums, and then just those resealable buckets of that.
Yeah.
Just slowly
together.
layer, and then gets his fucking ore out from his canoe. And just fucking,
Ah. This is gonna last me a few weeks.
this will get me till Wednesday. So yeah, that's it. I guess that's it for this week's episode of Comes Naturally. We are
Joe,
Mike.
I am Cody, and as usual, you fuckers just came naturally.
stay dry out there.
Yeah.